We're live. What's going on? What's happening, you guys? Real quick, I got another one. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. Let's get right into it.
A man who can be emotionally disciplined. Those kind of men are so attractive because not only are they able to remain calm in a hectic situation, but you know that you can trust them with their life and they're not going to panic, they're not going to get too emotional, and they're going to know exactly what to do. Those kind of men are the best. Do you know what is super attractive to me as a woman? A man who can be emotional.
The best.
You can be the most gorgeous woman on the
Going back to Honolulu.
Well, okay.
Going back to Honolulu.
You ever had somebody blow your mind, fuck your head up before they get it?
Yeah.
And then when they get it, it's like, bitch, come here.
You know those creators who post
This is 3 reasons why most women are single today, and I know you don't want to hear this. 1, because they act like dudes. They are very masculine, and they are unattractive when they acting masculine. No dude is trying to deal with a woman that acts like his homeboy. Deal with a woman that always want to disagree, always going through a power struggle, always trying to prove that they are just as smart, just as capable, always trying to show how equal things is, when truthfully it's not equal at all.
Hey, what's going on,
This is
fam?
3
What's going
reasons
on?
why most women are single today, and I know you don't want to hear this. 1, because they act like dudes. They are very masculine, and they are...
I don't think he lied. What is going on, James? Going on, fam?
And you bitches can have a big Judy booty, okay? Fucking size 0 stomach. This face card never gonna decline. When he done with you, he gonna wanna wake up to me. Hello? And you bitches can have a big Judy booty.
I am so tired of hearing people say, you're so pretty, you can get any guy you want. I swear. No, I can sleep with any guy I want. And unfortunately, that is not the same.
You can sleep with almost any guy you want, but I'm glad you know the truth. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Are literally 1 to 2 years like ahead of like this entire curve. Like I think
women have forgotten that humility is so attractive, right? When you're a pretty girl and you don't like act like you're the shit, it's like so deeply attractive to men. When you have this sense of like, I'm the...
I appreciate you, brother. Salute, man. Try to stay that way, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure I put this content out and staying consistent, the discipline lifestyle, man. I appreciate y'all who appreciate that lifestyle and doing the same thing I'm doing, because it's hard, man. Y'all know how it is. You're trying to maintain that lifestyle and everybody around you don't really understand it. They don't understand it, man. You know, you're like, listen, I just move this way. Well, you know, take a break and rest a little bit more. And what? You know, while you're in this high octane type of movement, people will suggest that you slow down for whatever reason. It's crazy. So it's good to see the tribe showing up and understand what I'm doing. Let's keep it going.
The prize all the time. It's you just get uglier. You just do. Women have forgotten that humility is so attractive, right? When you're a pretty girl and you don't like act like you're the shit, it's like so deeply attractive to men. When you have this sense of like, I'm the prize all the time, you just get uglier.
What's the bigger threat to America, Kim Jong-un or the Democrats?
Woman.
Why do you say that?
Women right now, they're really making men into boys, and we're really not in an ideal phase to get married or anything. And a lot of men now, they're going into dark, deep paths in life, like drinking, partying. A man wants to marry a woman, and it turns out the woman ends up playing him, and then he becomes nothing. You know, he becomes evil and stuff. Women create evil, men are not born evil.
What's the bigger threat?
Baby, y'all better get on up, make that man some breakfast, baby, before he end up with a pretty thing like me.
Eggs and sausage,
baby, y'all better get on.
Society says, girl, finesse him, get what you can, make him do this, make him do that. But the Bible says the complete opposite. A wife isn't called to manipulate. She's called to help, to build, to be a crown to her husband. Proverbs 31 doesn't describe a woman who takes. It describes a woman who multiplies, who walks in wisdom, who creates value that lasts.
And the enemy wants us stuck in that transactional mindset. What can you do for me? What do I get out of this? Because he knows that if we buy into that, we will never taste the fullness of covenant. We will be chasing temporary benefits while missing out on the foundation that actually sustains love. That's why so many people feel empty, even when they get what they thought they wanted. God's design is very different. Being a wife biblically means alignment. It means covering your husband in prayer, bringing peace into your home, and walking in dignity and purpose. And that doesn't make you less of a woman. It makes you more powerful, because when you step into holiness, you don't have to force love or manipulate respect. It comes naturally. So if you want to be holy, you have to fix that mindset. Stop letting culture or the enemy define how you love. Finessing might get you something fast, but it won't last. God's way builds covenant, legacy, and the love that reflects Christ and the church. So society says finesse him, but the Bible says build.
Tired of having to stream in 720.
No,
What do you
I'm
think
not.
happens to women and children in the nation if men stop defending the country? What happens?
Yeah, I mean, they would be negatively impacted.
Well, they would be destroyed, right?
Yeah.
They would be carried off as war brides. So then Brian's question, which has gone unanswered time and time and time again, what the f*** do men get out of that?
He gets his own personal freedom, for one.
Wait, what? Explain the personal freedom thing.
By going to war and fighting for yourself, you're fighting for your own personal freedom and the freedom of others, and that's something that we
Yeah, but women would get that too. What does the man get?
Well, women are considered in Christianity to be the crown.
Crowns are for the king, not for the submitted.
Yes, that's what
The thing is, what do the men get socially and societally for the fact that they have a social obligation to defend all of the women in society? What are they getting for that?
Hopefully they would get a submissive wife.
Well, they don't. Women are the deciding vote on almost all degeneracy in society, and men are expected to protect women in the electorate. But women can send them off to war that they themselves don't have to fight via their vote. That's a fundamental unfairness which exists in society. What do you think happens?
Super true, super crazy. Hence the reason why I'm up out of here. You know what I'm saying? A couple months.
This is why I believe romance is a form of propaganda. Romance, as I learned it a long time ago, is actually a form of fantasy. I might be wrong, but that's how.
Yeah, they got the unicorns out there, man. Every now and again, but they're few and far in between.
I learned it. It stemmed from romantic novels.
She had those legs going on, man. I was listening to what she was saying as well. I mean, come on, James. You thought I was listening? I mean, just watching those shiny, nice ass legs the whole time when she was talking? Come on. Of course I was listening to her. What did she say again? Anyway, let's keep it going.
Where women will read these essentially fairy tale type stories about an ideal love. And it makes sense. Reading is a form of escapism for the women who were allowed to read during these times. And they were trapped in very traumatic marriages. And so these fantasy and romance novels were a great escape. Even to this day, romance novels are like leading sellers, right? One of the top.
I don't know where she's going with this. I got stuff.
This man just texted me and said, I like you. And I responded and I said, you don't like me, you like what I look like.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about it, okay? I love versus lust, okay? You don't know me. You don't know me, so therefore you cannot like me. And then he was like, no, I like you, I like your personality. Give me one personality trait, give me one characteristic about me that you know, and no, not the fact that my favorite color is green, that does not count. Just tell me one thing. Because you don't like me, you like the version of me that you created in your mind.
No, bitch, you're creating all these weird, complex theories that literally make no sense and way to turn a freaking compliment into an issue. Yeah, luckily she already revealed her bitchy, naggy self, so he hopefully won't try to simp and deal with her, because gosh, what a basket case. By the way, your favorite color is green. That's literally like the worst color to pick. I think literal poop brown would be better. Like in skin color brown is a better color than green.
This man just texted me and
She's got a point.
Good morning, respectfully. What's up with y'all bitches in my comments? Every time I make a video, here y'all go talk about some I'm too aggressive and oh, how can I be telling y'all what to do when I got twerk videos, talk about sex and Twitter and all this other shit? What the fuck does me being a freak have to do with you being a bitter baby mother? That's that shit I be talking about. Y'all not listening. And as far as the aggressive shit goes, this is how I talk because this is how y'all mother should have talked to y'all. Instead of being in her room with the door closed with the music blasted for an hour with that whack ass puss while you was trying to watch SpongeBob and she's getting all her holes filled. Mind you done missed the first 2 days of school because the bitch can't even suck dick right. So the nigga in there didn't even give you the money for the uniform for the kids. You feel me? You talking about my twerk video, mind you, I got 700K views, and I got millions of views about me talking about y'all bitches. So what does that tell you? That niggas really do give a fuck about what women are talking about when they actually saying something worth listening to. You bitches don't be having shit saying, y'all don't be having nothing going on with y'all. Every time y'all talk, you're asking for something. You make niggas who are showers into growers. Y'all make niggas dick soft when y'all open y'all mouths. And then you just brought up my twerk video. So now these niggas that wasn't even thinking about it is gonna watch now. Stupid. Trying to clock my tea and I just stirred your grits. Dummy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and investigate this unnecessary hate that was thrown towards her, video of her dancing, possibly tribalistically. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna have to investigate that because I don't think they're giving her any fair justice, man. Let this woman create some content, man. She's doing something, you know what I mean? Obviously, she has a certain way of speaking, but might not be for everybody, but that don't mean y'all get to jump in there and say something to her about what she's doing. But I'll go and do my due diligence and look into this alleged video of her, dancing.
These young women, in addition to having egos the size of, I don't know, it's like their heads are inflated like hot air balloons. It's like nothing I've seen. In addition to that, they're very spiteful when they don't get their way because they're spoiled and entitled and getting a bunch of attention online from every angle. And now they think, well, they can treat you like garbage, right? This is part of why they don't apologize ever, because it's like, well, who cares? I did something wrong. Like, aren't you apologizing to me? These young women.
Yo, guys. It is what it is.
When you sit at my table, everybody gonna eat. Just make sure you like coochie. When you sit at my table, everybody gonna eat. Just make sure you like coochie.
She has a good point, There's a lot of propaganda coming out right now from a bunch of unattractive dudes and married chicks who have too much time on their hands. When I see two different guys talking about, real dudes don't eat coochie, so I guess they like to suck dick. I don't get that. Again, if you're a grown man and you're trying to go against, a man like me, talking about, what I'm saying, I mean, letting the chick sit on his face, y'all are the kind of guys that must like to suck dick. I mean, I don't get it, And then to the lady that said something about guys that like to go down on women, their breast stinks. You're a whole woman. Where you getting that data from? Like you do realize, like,